Good afternoon, everyone. Before I get started, I just want to introduce Mayor Roberto Da Silva and Superintendent of East Providence Schools, Sandra Foran. My name is Chief Chris Francisconi. Earlier today at 12:24 p.m., we received a radio call from our school resource officer at East Providence High School, advising that there was a student who had been stabbed. At that point, the suspect was unknown. We had a large response to the school. Many police officers responded. The East Providence Fire Department transported the victim to Children's Hospital, Hasbro Children's Hospital. Investigation was begun, and we very quickly identified the suspect. The suspect was placed in custody, and at this point of the investigation, we believe he was the only person involved in the stabbing. Although it's very preliminary, we are conducting our investigation to try to see what led up to this stabbing. I can't assure the community there's no larger threat. No additional. We don't believe there are any additional suspects. During the right after the incident, the school did go into a lockdown, and that it worked very well. The students and the staff, did a great job during the lockdown, and it's this information is very preliminary. This happened just about a couple hours ago now, so there's going to be not much more I can share at this point, but I would be happy to take some questions and also questions of the mayor and the superintendent.
Where did the stabbing happen?
We believe it happened in a bathroom.
Do you know what it was over? We're hearing it might have been over a main smoking.
We don't know what it was over at this point.
Sorry, where did you say that stabbing occurred?
It was in a bathroom.
Yeah. Do we know whether the victim was male or female?
The victim and the suspect were males.
Do you have an age?
The victim is 16 and the suspect is 17.
We're also hearing that this was an ongoing argument. Is that anything that you can confirm?
That's something we are investigating. We don't have any, we've heard rumors at this point, but it's definitely part of our investigation.
Are they both students?
Yes, they are both students.
Any status on the health of the victim?
Being treated right now. I don't have any more information beside that.
How many times was he stabbed?
That I can't release that at this point.
Was it a knife or?
We're investigating that. We're not positive it was a knife, but we are. That's part of our investigation.
I mean, the school went into lockdown. So once that call came in, the school immediately went into lockdown, or how did that kind of move forward? You were able to kind of pull this off that?
I believe it happened very rapidly. That the school went into lockdown. I did respond probably within 6 to 7 minutes of the call, and the school was in lockdown when I arrived.
Superintendent, do you have anything to say to the parents of the East Providence School District tonight? There were a lot of very concerned parents in that Shaw's parking lot. What do you have to say to parents tonight, especially, school?
First of all, I'd like to start out by thanking the East Providence Police Department, our SRO, and our school staff for their immediate response. We are going to have an increased police presence on campus tomorrow to make sure that all students and staff are safe, and this was an isolated incident between two students. We take the safety of our students and staff seriously. We're doing an internal investigation right now, and we will be putting additional measures in place to support students and staff.
And this may be a silly question, Superintendent, but are after-school activities canceled today?
So all after-school activities were canceled. The teams that were going off campus for games continued to go off campus.
In an event like this, does this raise a conversation of maybe putting metal detectors
So we're always having conversations about how to keep our students and staff safe, and we will continue those conversations.
Now, this was one concern from the parent, is the fact that there's no real lockers, and he had those concerns that, you know, the students keep all of their belongings on their own being. Is that something that the district may look into? I know it kind of does relate to the whole metal detector aspect
Yep.
of school safety in general.
So as I said, we'll continue to look at all safety measures in the school.
Anything else?
That's it.
Mayor? would you like to-
I just wanted to say, as a parent who has a student at the East Providence High School, I can't commend the East Providence Police Department enough on how they handled this incident and how quickly they brought it under control. I also want to thank the superintendent and her staff for keeping all of the kids calm and at ease, and also making sure that first aid and treatment was immediately delivered to the victim. It breaks my heart to hear something like this happening in our community. We have a strong sense of community in East Providence, so this really hurts me as a parent and as a resident, as the mayor. So once again, Chief and Superintendent, thank you to your men and women and professionals in making sure that our students were dealt with efficiently today with this incident. I know that the superintendent mentioned that there will be additional staff on hand tomorrow to deal with anybody who's feeling any type of trauma or emotional issues as a result of this incident. So, thank you all. Thank you. Yes.
When the victim was taken to the hospital, do you have, was it serious, critical, or is he expected to survive?
Yeah, it's been relayed to me that it was stable, but serious. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And Chief, you don't know how many times.
At this point, I don't have that definite information, so I don't want to misspeak.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.